Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on different types of angles. Angles can be classified mainly by their sizes. You do not need to measure the following angles with a protractor to attach the appropriate name to them. So let's start off with one of the most popular angles. If an angle is less than 90 degrees, it's called an acute angle. And here is an example of an acute angle. If an angle is exactly 90 degrees, it is called a right angle. And there it is there. And there's that little symbol there like that tiny little square. That tells us it's a right angle. If an angle is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, we call it an obtuse angle. And here's the perfect example. If an angle is exactly 180 degrees, we call it a straight angle, which in effect is a straight line. So from here, right around there is 180 degrees, just as we saw in the protractor on the previous lesson. If an angle is between 180 degrees and 360, it's called a reflex angle. And that's it there. If an angle is exactly 360 degrees, we call that a full revolution. That is, it starts from one point and goes all the way around and finishes at the same point. So it's exactly 360 degrees, which is a full revolution. So here I have 5 simple questions for you, and you've just got to answer them. So we have to name each of the following angles. So you can pause this video for as long as you want on this particular slide, and it's not going to take you too long to name each of those angles. So I've written some measurements there for you, so it'll make it very, very easy for you to answer that. So in 10 seconds I will move on to the next slide where you can see the answers. Now here we go. So here we have the right angle, exactly 90 degrees. There's the acute angle, which is less than 90. There's our reflex angle, which we saw earlier, so we know exactly why that's a reflex angle. That's an obtuse angle, and you can always go back to the previous slide just to check why that's an obtuse angle. And here we have the full revolution. So this video has introduced us to the basic idea of different types of angles, and we've seen how to name the angle depending on the size, how large or small the angle is. And we've done some basic exercises.